So before going to this project, let me put two comments on it. Let me put two comments. This is our this one. So today is the day 28. So on trade, we will start MicroFrontend on level 23.2024. We'll start the MicroFrontend, which is very important topic nowadays in React because everyone knows React. Now the thing is that we need to learn more in the React, and that is the MicroFrontend. There is few more things which we have to do for our, like playwright test cases. Playwright test cases, which we will do also in some time. And we are also doing the TypeScript with it. Also, I have created 50 very important lead code problems, which I will take. These are the very important problems for the interview purpose. And I will take this on the weekdays separately. And, I'm not sure if you're free at that time, but I will message some 30 minutes or 15 minutes before that class is starting. And if you are free, you can join. Otherwise, you can watch the recording. So this I will take in few days. I will start this one. Okay, these are very important ones, which will help you in passing the interview. So if you are still giving interviews, so make sure you know all these 50 important topics. So it will be on the weekdays. I will start in 2 days, but I don't know what time I'm free. Whenever I will be free, I will take them. So this will be on the weekdays separate one, which we are taking care of. So let me create a new folder for our MicroFrontend. New window. Let me do it one second. Let me take the URL. I have to clone this. I will go and clone it to some of my folder, one of my folder. So this MicroFrontend is very important. I want you to do along with me. So I hope you have Visual Studio open and the blank folder there, or maybe you can clone it and you can start working there. Let me open this new folder. I will name it MFE MicroFrontend. Let's check the look at that folder. Let me clone it again. So I created a folder MFE MicroFrontend, and then terminal. I go get clone and dot, so that it should go into this folder. So if you see git branch is main branch, I cannot commit in main branch, or you cannot commit in main branch. So every time we have to work in a branch and then merge it to raise a PR and merge into the main branch. So I say git branch, git checkout -b. Maybe I can say I will put raise it 11232023. Let me put this on raise it. It doesn't matter. Once I merge it to main, this way this get deleted. So right now I'm seeing branch. I'm in this branch. Okay, so every student will create his own folder and put all his work in that folder. So maybe you can clone it and create a branch and create a home folder. So I will put my name. So you can create your name and create a folder on that. So here in this folder, so before I go, I will give you time to just do this stuff. Otherwise, if you don't do it, you will be lost. So in this folder, we will be creating many projects on this MicroFrontend because to understand all the aspects of the MicroFrontend, we have to do different projects. First will be very simple. Second will be little more additions to that one. So I will create a new folder inside me called as project one. I will be going for the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So so I will give you time now. So you can do same thing. You can clone it and create a new branch. Okay. Maybe you can put your name in the branch. I just create a branch, but you put your name. Otherwise, we will conflict with each other's branch. So maybe I should have created branch NK with this state. So create a branch with some different name than this one and create a folder, and inside that create a project one folder. So we'll be starting the project one folder today. So just once you're done with this one, let me know. I will.
Sir, we have to git clone under the project one folder.
No. So you have to create one MSC folder. Inside MSC folder, you have to git clone with dot. If you don't put dot, then it will create another folder again. So just do this line inside any folder. And just create a new folder in your local and run this command.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't put dot, then it will automatically create one folder. I put dot so that I should be putting all the files inside this folder. So just create a new folder and use this command. Let me, since we are here, let's update the document also so that otherwise. So if you see in this, I started creating it code problem, but these are not very important problems which I isolated. I isolated 15 problems which are not here. I will be adding those soon. So these are the some, I was trying to put some requirement. So these are just, you can practice it, but these are not the very 50 important problems which I have isolated. Okay, let's add the post. Whatever I will talk today, MicroFrontend will be putting in this document. I'll say MicroFrontend part 1. So what I told you, just create a folder, create a new folder. Maybe you can name it as MFP or whatever you want. Go to that folder and clone it. You have to run this clone, and then you have to run the git checkout. You put your branch name. You say your name MK. It will create a branch name. Okay, let's put all this in one. Save. Yes, so these are the initial steps we have to do. Right? Once this is done, okay, after this, create a folder with your name, and inside that folder, create folder project 1, which we will be starting today. So I created a folder on each and project 1 inside it. Just put in the comment once I'm done with this steps. Okay, everybody done. If I get one person done, I will assume everyone is done. And if you're not done, just speed up your work so that you should be doing along with others. Okay. So MicroFrontend is something, let's talk about something MicroFrontend. MicroFrontend is something, we have one main container app. We have main container app. And there will be small another apps. For example, let's say I have an e-commerce website. So for example, I have a products app as a one app. Then there's a cart app as another app. So what is the idea? This is a complete separate app built by one team. This is a separate app built by another team. And this is the third overall main container app, which is built by another team, which will take the products app and cart app and display it to the user. So user will only go to the container app, and inside container app, it will call products app and cart app. So tomorrow, let's say there's a problem in products app. Products app will only be modified and deployed to the production, and this two will remain as it is, and things will work fine. So this team does not have to do anything. This team does not have to do anything. Only products team will update this code on the production. So that way, you are maintaining it clearly and easily. Otherwise, right now, currently, if you are fixing some product app, you have to deploy the whole three things because everything is in one app. So, you are unnecessary causing the issue because you have to test it again, the container app, you have to test the cart app again. So everything is retested and deployed again. So that is not time consuming and it is not very good to maintain. And today React is the topmost in the world. Tomorrow React will go away. Let's say you want to move to some new framework. So you can one by one shift to that also. Or if you want, let's say if you want to move only this one to the production, then also you can move this to the production, and rest of that can be in the same old React one. This will go into the new framework maybe. So that way you are also have liberty to do whatever you want. Or for example, let's say if you have product app, but you want to create another version of product app with some different features. So you can do product tool, and then you can call container from the product one also, or you can call product two, and you can find the difference, what is between the different versions, so that you can do A/B kind of testing. So this is A, this is a B, and this, if you feel that this is not good, you can switch to this one. So that will also is very helpful. So this is a brief introduction of the MAP. So we will do everything using the React in future, but today is the first project. First project we will not doing React or any framework. We will be using just plain vanilla JavaScript. So we will be creating one micro front end. That is the project one. It is in the pure vanilla JavaScript one without using any React framework or any Angular or Vue framework. So we'll be only vanilla JavaScript. Okay, so this is the introduction what we will be doing today. Now let's start working on it, on working on this part. Okay, so let me start the things now. So let me go to this folder. So here in the project one, let's say I have three projects as I told you in this document. One is a container, one is a product, one is a cart. So let's create three folders. One will be the container, one will be called as products, and one will be okay. So think about that. These are the three different projects built by three different teams, and we'll be working together here in project one. And when I deploy this to the server, okay, I will deploy all the three on the server, but the user will start looking at our website through container. User will not go to cart or product one, they will go to the container in the production one. So how to do in the production one, that is a separate thing which we will do in future after many days. But today we will only concentrate on the development part of these two. So just create three folders in there, in this one. And in each one I need the git ignore file. Otherwise, node modules file will also go away. And we will be installing everything using the, command line. It will not use React app, create React app or anything fancy for now. We'll just use simple command line to install everything. Okay, so in every folder, just create one git ignore file dot git ignore. If you don't add this, then node module folder will also go on the product on the in the GitLab, and that will be problem. So in the git ignore file, I have put the code. You can also get it from any of the React project, but if you don't have, I can put it here also. Git ignore file. You can copy from here also. Let me publish it so that you can see. So I added the git ignore file also. If you want, you can take it from here. Add this before you commit to the server. So let me give you this URL. Okay, so we have to copy this in all the folders because we don't want to send the node module folder to the production or to the GitLab, sorry. So I will put it in all three folders. Let me know once you are done with creating these three folders and git ignore. Okay, done. So now in each folder, we have to install something on each folder. So what I'll go to each folder, cart, container, and then products in the open integrated terminal. So this is a cart, this is container products. So in the cart, I will just run npm init -y. So as soon as I did that, package.json is created in that. Let's put what steps we are doing. So what I did, whatever I do, I'll put it here. Create, go to project one folder, create three folders, cart, products, and container. In each folder, go to terminal and run following command. Okay, so this will create package.json file where we will install different packages. Okay, so I'll be back in 1 minute. Let me know once you're done with all these 3 steps. Okay, let's go further now. So, okay, I just created here. Let me do it here also, and here also, in all the 3 folders. So in each folder, we got the package.json file. So let's start. Okay, let's start adding some packages. Okay, let's start adding some packages into our, these projects. So let me start with the product folder first, and I will give you yarn command what to add, put it. Okay, so let me install following packages. I will paste in the group in the chat also, and I'm putting it here also. So you have yarn or npm. You can use npm install or yarn add. I generally use yarn, so I'm using yarn. And you have to install Webpack, Webpack CLI, Webpack Dev Server. So Webpack is a technology where we will be using MicroFrontend. This is the Webpack is the main. This is the Webpack is the main package which will do all the MicroFrontend jobs. So if we need a Webpack. Let me put in the chat also. Just install it in all the 3 folders. Okay, so let's do it now. I'll go to products. I will use yarn add. I will don't run it on all 3 folders at the same time. Just run it one by one. So once this is done, I'll go to another folder. It's done in the product folder. Let's run it in the container folder. Okay, container folder done. Let's go to the start folder. Do it in all 3 folders. Let me know once it's done. See, for me, all three folders are done. Okay. So now I will forget these two folders for some time. Let's work on the product folder for now. I will create one file in the product folder. First, I'll create a new folder, stores, where all my code will live. So let me put this in the document. Okay, let's talk about the products folder now. Create source folder and source index.js file. Okay, so index.js file. So we'll create index.js file in the source folder. All our files will remain in the source folder. So let me create index.js file. Right now I'll just do console.log hello world. We will fill it with some more things later, but right now just put hello world. So just create this file. Now, since we are using the Webpack, whenever you use the Webpack, we need to create some configuration file for the Webpack. So let's create a configuration file for the Webpack. I'll name it as webpack.config.js. So we have to name it as webpack.config.js at the root level. So in the product folder, also create, here I will just put some name, console.log hello world. Add colon text. Also create webpack.config.js file and add following code. So we have to build this Webpack file ourselves in here, in everywhere, in all the folders. Okay, so what to write in the Webpack? So we'll write down following things. I will say module.export equal to just say mode development. Okay, so we'll just add one line of the code development. For production, we can change it to production, but that we'll do later. So only thing, this thing to be added in this file for now. We'll be adding more things now in a few minutes. In the package.json, you see there's a script tag. In the script tag, we have by default test tab. Just we'll delete this test one, and we'll add our own line start. And when someone says start, we'll just say Webpack. Okay, so we'll just say Webpack. Let's run now the yarn start or npm start and see what's going on. So as soon as I run the yarn start, you will see that this folder is created by the Webpack, and it has taken the index.js file and converted it to some its own way, in own way to put it there. We don't have to worry about what is in the disk file, but just I'm saying what Webpack does. Webpack does create a disk folder and converted index into the some main base and with some code inside it. Font size is small. Let's increase the font size. Is this okay? What we'll do, we'll add some more things. I just show you what happened when I call the website. It created this folder. Now let's add some few more things in the web config. I will say Dev server, and I will put the port. You can put any port, but for this class we will use 8081. So if I put 8081 in the products one, in the cart one I will put 8082, and in the container I will put 8081. So all three should be in different ports. I just put Dev server and I say 8081. Now what I will do in the package.json, instead of webpack, I'll just say webpack serve. Okay, so we say serve. Let's see what happened. I will run the yarn start again. So you will see some code is here, and we got this localhost 8081. If I go to 8081, you don't see anything here. But if I go to main.js, you see there is a file here coming. And this file is coming from the dist folder main.js. So when we say webpack serve, it calls the main.js from the dist folder. Okay, so that's all we did here for now. Let me come out of this one. So just I showed you that this is working, and I'm able to see something here on the page. So you should also try to put the start equal to webpack serve and put this code and see if you're able to see that main.js. Let me know once you see the main.js. If you don't see main.js, then there is something wrong. Okay, so I'm not putting it still in the document here. Still, I'm not putting the code here because I need to add few more code before I put it here in this document. So now what happened? We are able to see the main.js file as I showed here, but this main.js file doesn't mean anything to me unless it is in the HTML file. So we don't have to put this manually main.js in any HTML file. We'll ask Webpack to do the same thing for us. So to put that main.js in any HTML file, we need to create one HTML file here. So in the product folder, I create a new folder called as public. And inside public, I will create a new file called as index.html. Here, I will put a dummy HTML code with nothing inside it, just pure HTML tag. So just create a HTML file. Also, and also create public folder and public index.html file and add following code. This code we add, I will save it also. Okay, once it is saved, you can see it on the browser also. Let me see here. Yeah, this part you can add it. So I created this HTML file. Now I'll ask Webpack to use this HTML file to load my main.js file. So how we will do it? So here in this Webpack, I will say I will import one module which I downloaded using the yarn add, and that module is nothing but this one, Webpack HTML Webpack plugin. So I'll just say, so I will say constant HTML Webpack plugin equal to require. This will not allow import kind of thing, so it will require HTML Webpack plugin. So I will call this plugin HTML Webpack plugin, and I will use it here in this code. So after day server, I will add one more key plugin, and it is an array. In array, we say new, and inside new, after new, I'll say HTML Webpack plugin, and here I will pass some object where I will tell the template from where to get index.html. So here I will say template public index.html. So this means when the Webpack will run, it will take this index.html and take this main.js and put it inside that index.html file. So this is how we have to do it. So I will put whole code now inside this document. So inside Webpack config.js, we put this code. Okay. And in the index.js, we have just saved the hello world. I will save it, so you can also copy it if you are not able to write it. So you will get it. You can copy it from here. Okay, now let's run and see what's going on. Okay. I will run the yarn start again. So make sure you don't get errors here. And now I'll go to this file, this URL. Where is that URL? Okay, here we have URL. So I go to this URL. This is pointing to index.html, and you will see I'm getting this console hello world, which I have written here in this file, index.html hello world. So now if I see this file, if I view source this file has the main.js, which is inserted by the Webpack, and that is the reason this file index.html to see this hello world text which I have created in index.js. So just complete this step and let me know if you are able to see hello world. So in package.json, we don't do anything. Webpack server is in the start. In Webpack, we added these lines of the code. And once you are done this, just run the yarn start and see in the browser if you are able to see properly 8081 with the console hello world. Let me know once it is done. So, this is a class. Any class when you call, you have to use the new one. So in JavaScript, when you create a class or when you call the function as a class, when you want to create object from the function also, you use the new keyword.
So can you please show me the package.json file? Package.json.
Okay, package.json is only we have to do this case. Rest everything is by default.
Sir, I have one doubt. Can you go to that package file?
Can you speak loudly? Which file you're talking about? Webpack?
Webpack file. Yeah, sorry. See, it's like a creating an class, right? New HTML Webpack plugin.
Yeah.
But
So what is the question?
next to that, we have a bracket within that curly brace. It's like
Yeah.
a function of
It's calling
function
the
with
class. Yeah, calling the class.
oh,
So when you call the class, you use the new keyword. It is not the normal function. It means we are calling this class and we are
okay.
passing this as a parameter.
I thought it was calling for a function.
Yeah, it's a function only. When you call function with a new keyword, it is something you are creating object from the function.
Okay. Then it has to be like function only, no? Without class.
Without
Class.
flash.
I mean, function name has to be specified, not the class, right?
This is a function name.
Okay.
Okay, so question to you, since you asked me this one, tell me one thing. If I create function hello and I put console.log and I will save this, and here I will say this dot day equal to 1, for example. What is different between if I call hello or if I call new hello? What is difference between when I call new hello or when you call directly hello? Do you know the difference?
Uh, Line number 8 shows calling the function.
Forget about day, okay? Forget about it. I don't want to talk, concentrate. What is different between if I call directly hello and if I call hello like this?
Line number 9 will create the class if it does not have. Line number 7, it uses, if it exists, it call the function.
No, but what is the real difference between this and this
Not sure.
one? But when I'm calling this directly, that means I'm calling this function as a function. But when I call new, that means when I'm calling this function as here will be object. Here it will be normal function.
Again, object
So
is also a function, right?
object is a function, but here, so when I call this one or as object, this will belong to the hello object. Okay, hello class. This will be hello class, not the global one. But when I call this function as a normal function, then this will be the browser window. This as a global variable space. So when I call the normal function, this is the global variable space. But when I call it as object, this will be nothing but the object of this hello. So it will be only limited to the variables which I create inside the hello using the this keyword. Okay, so just go and see the difference between the two. We have already done this in the past lessons couple of years back. You can find it, and we will do it again in 2 days if I feel that there is a need of it. Okay, so there is a vast difference if I call function directly. So here, though you call it as a function or a class, since we are calling it a new, that means it is object. It is object. Okay, so this is the object, not the normal function. Though it is called as a function, but inside it behaves as a object. So though function in JavaScript is the only language where you create a function and you can use it as a normal function also, you can use it as an object also. Okay, now I hope I feel that everyone has completed this part and we are able to see index.html with the main.js inside it in it kind of thing. Now let's go to further in our module federation part because okay, now here I will write some code for our purpose to see what's going on. So I imported one of the library called as a faker, which will give me fake JSON file, fake JSON, fake data. I will use this fake data because we don't have real API, so I will be using this faker library to get the fake API kind of thing. So here I will import from faker. So I'll import the faker from the faker library to get the fake data. Still this is a products container or products folder. So let's do some products here. I'll initially put the product equal to empty string, and then I'll go to for loop. I'll go let I equal to 0, I less than 5. Let's get the 5 products, 5 plus plus. I'm just putting some code, dummy code, to display the list of products. Here I will say constant name equal to faker dot commerce dot product name. I just get the dummy name of product and I will append this product. Let's put this product, append this product plus equal to that is concatenate. It's a div tag ending, and here I will say product name. Okay, so what I did, I get 5 products and append this product with the all those 5 products. I can do console.log of also products, what products I am getting it. And I will also display this product on the HTML page. Can anyone tell me how to display this product on the HTML page? Does anyone know how to display this product on the HTML page? That. Since this file will be there in the index.html as we see main.js for there, I want to display this in this HTML page. How will I do that? Document.get element by ID or query selector. So here I will create a div tag, and here I'll create a div tag in my HTML file. I will give some ID. Maybe I can say well products root. I can name anything. Just I put products root, and I go to index.js file, and here I will say document.query selector. Pass the ID in the hash format, and I'll say inner HTML is equal to products. So whatever the product will be there, it will be displayed inside this div tag. So that is this means kind of thing. Let's see if it is working here. So if I refresh the page, you will see I can see all products also in the console, and I see all products also here in the page. So we are able to show the 5 products. This is the products page, and we are able to show 5 products here on the page. Okay, so let me update the JS file in the document with this one. And I will also update the index HTML file. One second. Okay. So just do this, add the product ID and add the code, this code, and let me know if you can see the same thing what I'm seeing here. I will save this one. You can copy from this page also if you want. If you don't want to write it, you can go to this URL and you can copy paste us. Let me know once you're done with this one. We'll go further.
Sir, when I'm running the npm start command, showing me the warning.
What warning you're getting?
Warning in configuration, the mode option has not been set. Webpack will fall back to production.
Did you say more?
Sir, I have just mentioned in the Webpack config file, mode is development.
Can you paste your webpack.config file in the chat? Okay, module.export development. And what is the name you gave to this one? Name of this file? Is it same webpack.config.js?
Yes, sir. Just a second.
Okay, please share your screen. Let me see what's going on. Let me switch to presenter role to you. Okay, you gave wrong name. It should be webpack.config.js. Name should be exactly what I mentioned here. Make sure you don't change the name, because by default it is taking this webpack.config.js. Show your screen or just change the name and check again.
I'm not getting the option to share my screen.
I give you presenter role again. I'll give you. Okay. Just accept the presenter role.
I have to select share desktop or whiteboard. Share desktop.
Desktop. Share your desktop. Yeah, your desktop is. So why your webpack name is different than my name? Do you see my name? What is the file name? What is your file name?
Webpack config.js. Webpack.
Do you see my name? What is my name?
HTML webpack here constant.
I put webpack.config.js. You named it as webpack.config.js. Do you see the difference? It should be, I'm putting in chat, webpack.config.js. Rename it.
Just a second, sir.
Can you see in the chat?
Going to chat, sir. Okay, .config.js.
Now restart. Control C, restart it. You can now go to the browser with localhost 8081. So many YouTube, man. You're watching all the YouTube with different. Okay, what is the model? Let's see. Data is not defined. Where is the data? Go to your products one. Go to the index.js file. Index.js file. Did you please stop? Okay, what is Python? Faker, F-I-K-E-R is there, right? Now go to the browser again. So only point you will restart when you change the website config file. Otherwise, let me see, it's a product name. Go there, let's see what you have written. Commerce spelling is wrong. C-O-M-M-E-R-C-E. Commerce. And what else now? Refresh. Products is not defined. Go there. Inside index.js, let's see. Products. In the top, there is products. Line number 3, make it products. Right. So yeah, go there. Still I don't see the product. Go there. Go to index.js file. So instead of hello world, just enter the products. Instead of hello world, change it to products.
Okay.
Spelling is wrong. Yeah, you're able to see the products. Now you have to put it in the document.query selector. So let me share my screen.
Thank you, sir.
Check my screen how I have put it query selector. I'll be back in 1 minute. You just copy it and test it.
File name and then index.js. Incorrectly mentioned the products. And this Faker commerce.
sorry, I'm back. So remember, I hope you have done this one, right? Is it done? Is it working?
Yes, sir, working for me. Thank you.
Okay. So remember, you should not change the name. Name is very important because Webpack automatically takes this webpack.config.js file. If you rename it, Webpack will not know. Then you have to specifically tell Webpack which file you are using for the config.
This is
Okay.
default name,
Next,
right, sir?
yeah, this is default one. It will take automatically. Now we will do some similar changes in the container, and you see that we call this 8081 port. 8081 port means directly from the products folder. Now we will do the changes in the container, and we'll call this products part inside a container. So container is the main one. So this product should be now called through container. That's what we will be doing now. So let me close all this file. Otherwise, otherwise things will become little messy. A lot of files will be opened. So first thing will be in the container. I will try to do same thing what I did here. So let me first see document is updated till so in the product folder. Let's put this product folder in another section. Okay. Products folder. Let's put in the product folder. Okay, so we put product ID, we have this Webpack plugin, we have this picker, so it looks good. Now let's try to do in the container, and we'll call product folder from container folder. That's what today we will do and complete it, then we'll finish it. Container folder. We'll now work on the container folder. What we did something in the index.js file. So first let's create the index.js file, and we will just put some dummy code for now. Just console.log container folder. Okay, so this is the first step which we will be doing. In the container folder, I'll create a new folder called as source. Inside source, I'll create a new file called as index.js file. Just do it along with me. And I will put console.log. Maybe you have two monitors, one you watch video, when you do it. Container folder. So same thing we did in this one. I will also create a new file called as, new folder, public. And inside I will create a new file, index.html. And I will put the code, this code, but I'll do little changes. Instead of product root, I'll just do with the root because it's a container. We should have root kind of thing. And same thing, I will paste it in the notes. Create public index.html file. Okay, then what? What is the next thing? We have to create this one, webpack.config file. For now, I'll copy this and then I'll change it. So I'll copy, first I'll create this file. Okay, so what, sorry, I was, let me create a file, new file, webpack.config.js. Make sure you put the same name, and I will copy the code, same code. I will right now put same code, then we will edit it. Okay, we put the same code here, and we'll make sure in the package.json we have a start tag, and here we will see webpack serve. Okay, so make sure we have this line. And I will put here also package.json inside script tag. We should start with that stuff. So once this is done, let's see. Okay, in the webpack config, I will do one more change. Instead of 8081, I will just put 8080. So the container folder should have 8080 port. My product was 8081 port. Let me know if you are done till this step. Then we will test it and we'll do little more changes to get the products from the products folder. So you have to do till I will save it. You can take from document also. So make sure if you are done with all the steps of the container folder, though we have to do some changes here. Yeah, here we will put 8080. Although we'll do some changes here, but at least it should be same for now. Okay. Is it done? Okay. So I believe it is done. It is same copy paste. Only thing you need to put 8080 port. So let me try to run in the container folder and see what's going on. I will say yarn start, and I will see in the browser. I will go. This one was 8081. It was showing the products. Let me go to 8084 because 8080 port is our 8080 port is our container, and you will see I can see console.log container folder. Right now, container folder behaves separately and product folder behaves separately. In the product folder, we display the list of products. In the container folder, we are just showing the console.log container folder. Now, our next task is to get the products from the products website, products application to the container application. So that is the task. Let me put it in the here. So now integrating products app into containers app. So we will integrate products app into containers app. So let's see what we have to do for that one. So let me close everything because this is just close every time everything because it will be too messy if you keep things it's all over tabs are open. I will do Control C in both the tabs so that I will restart again when time comes. Now I have to get products into the container. So we are trying to get products into the container. We need to do some changes in the webpack. So let's do the changes in the webpack of the products folder. So I will be doing now changes in the products folder webpack file. So if you see, we have one plugin called as the webpack. This webpack. From webpack, we will be fetching one of the modules here in this webpack config. And here I will say constant module federation plugin. It's called module federation plugin. And we have to fetch it from webpack. Inside webpack, we have lib folder. Inside lib folder, we have container folder. Inside container folder, we have module federation plugin. Make sure your spelling is correct. So we are getting this module federation plugin. So whenever you create this, get this plugin, you have to put it inside a plugin column. So just put it in the plugin column. So every time, generally plugin column is called like new module federation plugin, and we will give some configuration inside the object. Here I will put object. So the first line is this. We will edit this line. I'll give you in the chat. And then next is here. Here, let me put some configuration, and then we are done. So in the configuration, we have to put the name. What name we have to give to this application. Since this is the products, I will name it as a products. You can name it anything, whatever you want. Then we have to give the file name. Which file name we have to put? It's a standard to give this file name. You can change it, but don't change it because it's a standard and people know that this is the file name which we have to put. Remote entry.js. This is a file name which we give this one. So any project, any product folder, you have to give this file name as this one only. Now here, I have to give one called exposes, and then another I have to give remote, and another I have to give shared. So these three things I have to add. One is called exposes, one is called remote, and one is called shared. When I want to send some details from products to container. That means I have to expose some of the file for the external world. Since I have to expose the file for the external world, I will put in the exposes part. And when I go to container webpack, in the container webpack, I want to receive from something from other folders. So I will update the remote part in the container folder. So in any subfolders like products or cart, we will be using exposes, and in the container we will be using remote. Is that clear? So in the products and the cart, we will use exposes. That means we are exposing some JavaScript to the external world. And in the container, we will use the remote one that we are accepting from the products and container. So in the exposes column, since this is the products, we are exposing some of the file. So we will put in the exposes column. So you have to put some products, or I will say products index, or I will products ABC, whatever I want to give any name. Let's put products index. I can name it to anything. I will change it in another project, but right now I will put products index. And I have to give the path of this file. So which file we are exposing? We are exposing this source index file. So I'll say .source .index file. So that means when container will try to access the products, it will access it using product index. When container will say product index, it will go to this file which we have mentioned it here. That is the index.js file. Is that clear? You can name it anything. It's a standard to put the remote entry.js, but it's up to you. You can put anything.
Also, this products index name also should be anything.
Yeah, it can be anything. But you have to mention the file name which you are exposing. We are exposing index.js file. Everyone clear on this one? What we are trying to do? We are calling module federation. We are putting the name. We have to give some name. We have to give some file name, and file name standard is to put remote entity.js, but you can name it anything. And then we are exposing, which file we are exposing? Index.js. Let's say if we have multiple files and we have to expose multiple files in a different way, we can put that also here, which we will do in future projects. But right now, just concentrate on this part. Now we completed the Webpack part in the while this is okay. Let's try to run the products again and see if everything working or we have some error. So since I don't see any error here, that means it is fine. It went fine. Let me update this web config in the document. So I'll say products webpack.config.js. I will put this file. Now container webpack dot. Now we'll do some changes in the container webpack, which I will mention it here. Okay, so this is clear what we are doing here. Now let's go to the container one, and we are putting webpack here in the container one. Similarly, as we have here as a federation module federation plugin, we'll copy this one, put it inside in container also. And here, right now I'll copy this part and then I will edit it. I'll copy this same part here in this one and then I will edit it. Since this exposes come from the product, we don't need this expose in the container. I'll remove the exposes part in the container. Now, first thing I have to change here is the name of this one. I have to put the name as a container. Make sure this name is very important and you name it properly. If it is a container, make it container. You can name it anything, but make sure it is meaningful. Product should have products, cart should have cart, so that it's easy to access it. Now, in the products, we use the exposes. But in the container, we cannot use exposes. We can use exposes, but we are not. We don't want to expose anything from the container. We want to get from the product. So we will go in the remote section. In the remote section, we will name key anything. But since I am getting the things from the product, I will name it as a product. I can name anything as before, but try to make it meaningful name. Since I am getting the product, so I will put the key as a product. And here I have to put something properly. When I go to products web config, what is the name given here? What is the name given here?
Name is products.
Products. So we will go inside it and put it products. If tomorrow my name is blah blah blah, I have to use it here as a blah blah blah. Okay, so this key can be anything, but this inside it should be name which I have given it here. Okay, so name should be same, and after that I will put @ sign, and I will say, sorry, I will say HTTP localhost. Which port is there for products? It's 8081. So I have to say localhost 8081, and I will say remote entry.js file. Since I have given their name remote entry.js, so here I have to put remote entry.js. Since it is calling 8081 port, so we have to use 8081 port. And since the product name is products, so I have to put a product here. In production, this URL will be different. So we will only change this URL. Otherwise, the rest part will be saved. So how to do in production, I will tell you later, but concentrate on development part only. Okay, so just put this change and then we will test something. Let me put it in the document here, and I'll save it. So let me know once you're done adding this one, and I will go further. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be back in 2 minutes. So is it done till now here? So just to refresh the things, in the products one, we expose this, and in the container one, we get the remote. Now let's start the container also to see if we have any error or not. If everything works fine, then we are good. Okay, so I don't see any error. So let's try to get the product thing into the container now. Okay, so let me open the container one in the index.js. So to get the products one, we will import something here. I will say import. So what I have to import it, we have to go and see it here. I put the key as a products. So I will put the key here as a products. And then if I go to webpack config here, we are exposing as a product index. So here I say products, product index. So when I say products, which I'm getting it from this key, this key, which I put in the remote section, this key, and this product index comes from this part. Okay. So I just import it like this, and I will see now whether product is coming or not. So let's go to the server. So this is the 8080. If I go to 81, you see products are coming here correctly. But if I refresh here in 8080 port, you will see I get some error. We'll talk about this error in few minutes. Why we're getting this error kind of thing. Undefined reading call. Okay, let's see why we are getting this in place. Okay, let me see if everything is correct. Okay, so we are getting this error. So we have to do one more change to fix this error. So we are getting this error, kind of this call. To fix this one, we will create one more file. The name of the file in the container is called bootstrap.js. And I will copy everything from the index file to this bootstrap.js. I will talk about bootstrap.js in a minute, one minute. Let's fix this one. And in the index.js, I will just say import /bootstrap. So what we did, we copied everything from index to the bootstrap.js, and we call this bootstrap from the index.js file. Now let's refresh the page and see what's going on. As soon as we refresh the page, you will see the products are coming here correctly. See here, products are coming it correctly, but we still have the error, which we will fix it in a couple of minutes. But at least we are able to get the products, this products in a console here. The only problem is this inner HTML, which we will fix it in a couple of minutes. But you are able to see that we are trying to fetch the products from the products application into the container, and we have successfully imported this product in my container. Okay, so before I go further and talk about Bootstrap or anything, just try to create a Bootstrap file, import it in the index file, and just put this import statement here in the Bootstrap and try to see if you are getting the products like this one. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just finish this till here and see if you're getting this one. Any questions before you start? Okay, just do it and then we'll talk more and I will answer your questions if you have. And we will fix that error also if you're getting it. Yeah, I have some work. I'll be back in 2 more minutes. By the time you just try to see if you're able to get it to this step. Is that okay? Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back here again. Are you able to see what I'm seeing here? Is it working? Hello, everyone is gone. I think everyone is gone. Not
No,
working.
sir. I'm here. I'm just checking some, figure out what is I'm doing wrong actually.
Okay, still you will get one error which you are seeing here, but at least you should get this product here. Okay, product should come. Whether product is coming or no. So, Kate, share your screen. Let me see what's going on. Okay, let me go one by one. First, I'll go to Kate and then Anand. Okay, let's see.
Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Yeah. AT.
I cannot, I see only the background. No Visual Studio, nothing.
Oh. What?
Maybe you didn't share it properly.
Yes, sir. We can't see actually browser.
Yeah, let me share again.
Okay.
Yeah, I make you presenter again, show the screen.
Can you see my screen now?
Let me see. Only background is there. Did you check an entire screen while sharing?
I think.
You have to, when you take the presenter role, when you share the screen, you have to choose entire screen.
Okay. Share.
Yeah, entire screen.
Share. Yeah, entire.
Or if you have two desktop, you have to choose the desktop. Which desktop? Left, right. Share it again.
Let me see. Share again.
Okay, let me bring charger till then you share. Yeah, I'm not able to see case screen. Okay, let's try another first now.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why. I'm not able to see your screen.
Sir, we have to do any changes in the container index.js file as well.
We import the products. Go to let's see, double check it. So in the container, I told you to create bootstrap.js. In the container source, inside the source, create bootstrap.js file. Right, and copy index whatever is index.js, not here. In the container index, copy.
This is the blank sir right now. Only.
Okay, remove this one. Delete this. The import bootstrap.js. Import bracket, open, no, import bracket, not this one, round bracket.
This one?
Single quote dot / bootstrap. Yeah. Now save it. Okay, show me your webpack config in here. Yeah, here. Let me see. You are calling remote with products, HTTP 881 remote entry.js. This is correct. Okay, go to your products webpack. Yeah, so you are exposing products index with source index. This is correct. Now go to your index in the products.js. Yeah, first in the products folder. First go to the products folder. Index.js in products folder. Okay, you have packer, you have looping, and yeah. So is 8081 working fine?
Yes, this one is working.
Okay, now go to container bootstrap.js. Here import single quote. Now say products. No, it will not come. Yeah, / products / what is you have written product index. Go to the web config and check the spelling of the products. Go to web config of products. Yeah, product index. Copy the products index 14, line number 14.
14, yes. Oh,
yeah,
this
is,
one.
Yeah.
This is we are importing here. Okay, got it.
No, product is fine. Wait, products is fine. / product index. Yes, that's it. Save it. Put semicolon in the end. And after that, enter. Do console.log some container so that we know you are in container. Just put container. Yeah, so we should know. Okay, now have we restarted the yarn after changing the webpack? If not, just Control C and restart both the things in the container also, in the products also. Yeah, restart. Okay, this 8081. Now go to 8080. 8080 is container. 8081 is the product one. Okay, so you are able to see products. See, like hello world products are there in the console. Only this error is coming, which I was also getting. We will fix it in a minute. Okay, now let's see that one. Okay, try to again share the desktop, everything. I don't know why you are not able to share. Try to share.
Invitation, share full desktop.
Yeah, full desktop, right.
See preview while sharing. Yeah, can you see my Visual Studio?
We are only seeing the blank screen, no Visual Studio. Maybe is it in your another monitor or what?
No, it is in this monitor. So you can only see background?
We are not able to see anything except background.
Try to rejoin?
No, don't rejoin it. I think, let me see what I see in the share option. So in the share option, for me, it's showing share desktop 1, share desktop 2, and then broadcast to their whiteboard. You have 2 desktop or 1 desktop?
2.
So, are you sharing desktop 1 or 2?
Number 2.
2. So, are you dragging your Visual Studio on the desktop too? Because in desktop 2, I should see you should move your Visual Studio to desktop 2 then, right? Is it your Visual Studio on the desktop 2 or desktop 1? Try it again. I think maybe move browser or something on the desktop 2. Let me see here. Just move some browser.
Yeah, can you see something right now?
Nothing is there.
This is my command line.
Nothing. No command line. You shared many times. Why today I'm not able to see? I remember you shared many times, right?
I cannot request sharing by my side, right? Only you invite me to share.
Okay, tell me what error you are getting. Have you seen all the steps of Anand which you are doing? Have you done everything?
I got this one. Can share in the chat.
Show me the error what you are getting.
This kind of error.
Let me see. Okay, so looks like you have not restarted your web page. Can you restart npm start again by do Ctrl+C and do both test it again?
In container, under container?
Yeah, both one. See this one, just do Ctrl+C and do yarn start again, and for the products, Ctrl+C, start again.
Okay, let me see.
So now the thing is that let me give you one brief why we are using bootstrap.js. In MicroFrontend, every time whatever is code is, it should be in the bootstrap.js, and index.js should call the bootstrap. And when we call with this bracket, open bracket, it means that bootstrap will load everything before index.js is called. Right now, if I use directly this product index in the index.js file, then it is not loaded before you see it. So you were getting error. And once we move it to Bootstrap, it loads this first, and then we are able to see in the index.js. So remember, in the micro front end, you always have to create bootstrap.js where all your code lies into bootstrap.js, and in the index.js, you should import the bootstrap file. Now, question is why we are getting this error? Why we are getting this inner HTML error? You are seeing this inner HTML. The reason to get inner HTML is, can anyone tell me before I answer it? Why we are getting this inner HTML error?
Due to accessing child component?
No, it's not child component. You're correct to some part. But if you see in the products, we are calling product root, and this product root is here. But when we are going to the container uses this index.html, not the index.html of the products. And in the container, we are seeing the ID is root. So when we are loading this product, it is trying to access this product root. But in the container, we have different index.html file, which has the ID of root. If I change this root to product root, then you will see all the products here. Okay, so change this in the container index.html, change the ID to product root. And then you will be able to see this thing. So let me put it in the document. So this is mine. Also, I will say container source index.js file should be like this. Container public index.html file should be like this. And in the container, we create bootstrap file.js file, which will be as it is following. So I will update all the things here. So public index, I change in the container to product root because in container we have different HTML file. That's why it was not showing it. And this is the bootstrap one. And this is the index one. Okay, let's save it. So is that clear? Okay, so I know some of you have problem kind of thing, like Kate is a problem. So to solve it, I will just suggest you do like this. Since you are in the branch also, just to git add first and do git commit. Before you do git add, make sure you have git ignore file in each of the folders. Otherwise, node module will also go and it will create problem in the GitLab. So just make sure git ignore file is there. And I'll do git am initial and I'll do the git push. And when I go to git push, I get this error. I will copy this line of the code and I'll push it like this. So once I push this, I can see this PR1. To merge request, we have to visit this one. So I'll see the PR with all the files, So if Kate has a problem, you can do all the steps, and I can see what is your source code, where exactly is a problem. Since you're not able to share the screen, so do that, then I can check it. Any problem in this one? So try to go through each of your file, compare with mine, and see if you are having changes. So if I go to container index.js, I should have bootstrap. If I go container bootstrap, I should have import products index, and the container folder. In the index.html, I have product boot. In the web config, I use exposes. This is the products web config file. I use product exposes part. And if I use the web config of the container, I have the remote. So since Kate, you're getting error, just paste your web config of the container and web config of the product. Let me see what is the problem in those two files. Make sure everything runs at each step. Otherwise, in the end, many things will be broken and you won't be able to fix it easily. Just paste it here. Okay, let me see. Web config of both the files,
Yeah,
both the folders.
I commit my code.
To commit it? Okay, just push it. Did you push it?
Yeah, I push it.
Okay, let me see the branches. Did you push it? I don't see your.
To the main branch. I created my own branch.
Yeah, then you have to push your branch like I did in my one. See, I run this one.
Push it
See,
to the.
Yeah, like when I pushed it, I got this warning and then use this one. Use this command to push it with your branch name.
Okay, I see.
Otherwise, I won't be able to see it. Where is branches? Yeah, so this is a Kate branch, right? Okay, let me go this branch. I don't see any code. I don't see any code. Did you run the git add dot git add dot?
Yeah. Oh,
No, this is a 6 day ago commit, right? Did you push it now?
Yes.
I don't see it. See, I did only 4 minutes ago. After that, I don't see.
So under my branch, what should I do? Git add or git add dot and then
Yeah,
git.
so first do this one. First do, let's follow all the steps. To git branch, what you are seeing. Are you able to see your branch name with the star?
I didn't see your name. I see a branch, my name, branch.
Yeah, your name. Yeah, it's fine. And which star is there?
Yes.
Okay, now do git add dot.
Git add dot. Yes.
Then do git commit -am, whatever message you want to put.
Okay. Yes.
Then do git push.
Oh, I forgot to commit.
Okay. Then do git push. And then let me know once it's done. Yeah, so just now, so in the git folder, you have project 1. In the project 1, let's see the products and webpack. So in the webpack, you are putting name, file name, exposes, product index, which is correct. So this looks good to me. Let me go to source index file. Baker is there, product is there, you are getting a product. This is product root, is it good? In the HTML product root is good. And then let's go to container. Index import is good. Here we are importing product index. Okay, let me check this spelling. Sometimes product spelling is missing. Okay, this is fine. Only I will change the spelling now. The remote to the products, HTTP localhost. This looks good. Okay, let me only change the spelling now in the product. So this is the product index, and you're following product index, and you're also following product index. Yeah, looks good. Let me, what I'll do, I will merge it and I will paste your thing in my branch. Okay, and we will be able to know. So this is good. You created your folder. That's what I want everyone to do. Create your own folder. Okay, so what I will do, I will merge your one code. Branch it again. So I go to. I will change to your branch and see. That's also fine. Let me first merge my branch to main branch. Let's create the source branch. I'm deleting my source image. Okay, change to let's check out name. Okay. Okay, I got this one. My one. Now what I will do, I will change to your branch. change your branch. I'll change your branch. See what's going on. Let me come out of this one. Let me come out of this one. Let me go to your project. And let me go to your container. And let me go to your container. I will install it again. Okay, I'll go to product one. Okay, I'm installing again. Let's see what is the problem. Okay, now say on start. Invite us. Let me run it. So this 88 is coming correctly. Both are coming correctly. Why you're not getting it? I'm able to see. I mean your one, right?
8081 works. 8080, I have some issues, but in
Yeah, I'm also 8080 in your branch only.
yeah, hi, this is container. I add that one. Yeah, it works. It works.
Let me. Okay, it's working, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now let me switch to. Let me merge your branch since it is working fine. I'm not able to merge it. Why? Where is your branch? Okay, you are this one gets into right. Okay, why? You push the branch gate into my confirm my request. Okay, let me see this one. So I'm merging to the to the main branch. So you have to create a new branch from the main. So just do like this. So just do like this. You close all the tabs, and then what you do? Git checkout main and do the git pull.
Okay.
Okay, do this, and then you have to create a new branch because your branch is merged to the main branch and your branch is deleted. So what you will do? Git checkout main and then git pull. 2 lines.
Okay.
Okay, so now today I know it's a very big lecture because I wanted to show you the things and things. So what we did is now let's go over it, the complete thing, and let me see first document is perfect, content and this kind of what is okay. So tomorrow what we will do, we integrated products today. We did the products one. We call the products in the container. Tomorrow we will do the cart and call the cart in the container. Tomorrow we will call the cart in the container. Okay, so that will complete our first project of basic integration of cart and product in container. That is the first project on MicroFrontend with vanilla JavaScript. It is few minute job only remaining, but I don't want to do it today because you I will give time for you to understand what we did today. Just go through it and try to understand what we did. So tomorrow, we will do the cart part and put it in the container. Any questions?